So I hang around some really impressive people, and I admire them and I look up to them. And some of them have big visions. So one of my coaches, he already has a huge following, I think hundreds of thousands of people, and money is impact. So they make seven figures and they talk about multiple seven figures. And then I heard my coach talk about somebody else whom they looked up to. And of course, my coach has this whole big vision of how he's going to expand this to have a worldwide impact. But then he talks about somebody else that he looks up to, Lewis Howes actually, and mentioned how he has an even grander vision where he is thinking about a documentary, like not this kind of amateur video, but a full-fledged documentary about something about his life, his ideas, his principles, or something to teach, right? So, and I would admit that I was getting quite caught up in that, and it seemed like that's what I needed to do, was to have this big grand vision. And it wasn't a good phase. I wasn't very happy doing that, chasing that big vision, and it was just becoming another version of rat race, right? So if you're not chasing money, if you're not chasing promotion, if you're not chasing that corner office, now you're chasing this big vision, and it wasn't working for me. And then I realized something. Big vision, the big part of it has nothing to do with the numbers, the money you make, or the number of people and the number of followers. And I was so caught up in that. I remember we had these goals about reaching 1,000 students in my program, or getting to 25,000 subscribers, which we did. But then okay, next step would be 100,000 subscribers, and how can we race the fastest we can? But again, it wasn't resonating, wasn't working for me. And I realized that, again, that big has nothing to do with those numbers. Big is all about your heart. Are you doing something? Is your vision a calling which charges you up 100%? And do you light up about it when you think about it? And if that is true, then it could be reaching 1 million people, or it could be reaching one person. Until next time, power on, my friends.